Welcome to AmeenAcademy.com. In world history, let us discuss about Shishunaga and Nanda Dynasty. The kingdom of Magadha was the most powerful state in India when the Nanda Dynasty came to power in 364 BCE. Nine Nanda kings made it even greater by improving methods of tax collection and administration, funding irrigation projects and canal building, maintaining an impressive army of infantry, cavalry, elephant, and chariots. But Nanda aspirants were cut short when they were overthrown by Chandragupta Maurya. Now let us discuss about Shishunaga and Nanda dynasty. First, Shishunaga dynasty. Various political groups arose in northern and northeastern India when Vedic civilization took hold in the Indian subcontinent circa 1500 BCE. This changed in the 6th century BCE when some kingdom arose in the rich Indo-Gangetic plains to the east. During this period, the Indian subcontinent was divided into two political units, that is, the Janapadas, roughly translated as common people's footings, and the Mahajanapadas, roughly translated as common people foothold. The greater foothold of the people, that is Maharajapadas. There were 16 Maharajapadas and 4 of them rose to prominence in the 6th century BCE: Kosala, Avanti, Vatsa and Magadha. The ancient kingdom of Kosala roughly corresponds to the section of modern-day Uttar Pradesh, India. From 412 BC until 344 BC, the Shishunaga dynasty governed Magadha. Shishunaga and Kalasoka are the most well-known monarchs of the Shaishunaga dynasty. Shishunaga founded his dynasty in 413 BCE with its capital in Rajgir and later Pataliputra, both in what is now Bihar. Buddhist sources indicate that he had a secondary capital at Vaishali, formerly the capital of Vijay, until it was conquered by Magadha. The Shaishunaga dynasty ruled one of the largest empires in the Indian subcontinent. Shishunaga ended the Pradyota dynasty of Avanti, ending the centuries-old rivalry between their kingdom and annexing Avanti into Magadha. Shishunaga, that is, son of Kalashoka, succeeded him. Although nothing is known about his military exploits, he must have primarily basked in the glory of his father's victories. Kalashoka had 11 sons who succeeded him, but record are few. Instead of appointing one capable brother to the throne, they were supposed to have split the country amongst themselves. The empire was greatly weakened in subsequent years and it fell apart quickly. Now, Nanda dynasty came into power. The Nanda dynasty, the Magadha region and other parts of the northern Indian subcontinent during the 4th century BCE and possibly also during 5th. The Nandas overthrew the Shishunaga dynasty and expanded the empire including a larger part of northern India. Ancient sources differ considerably regarding the names of the Nanda kings and the duration of their rule, but based on the Buddhist tradition recorded in the Mahāvaṃsa, they appear to have ruled during 345 BC to 322 BC, although some theories date the start of their rule to the 5th century BC. The Nandas built on the success of their Haryanka, the Shaishunaga predecessors and instituted a more centralized administration. Ancient sources credit them with amazing great wealth, which was probably a result of the introduction of new currency and taxation system. Ancient texts also suggest that the Nandas were unpopular among their subjects because of their low status birth. Excessive taxation and general general misconduct. The last Nanda king was overthrown by Chandragupta Maurya, founder of the Maurya Empire. More about Nanda Dynasty. Nanda Dynasty, that is a family that ruled Magadha in northern India between 343 and 321 BCE. The Nanda dynasty is immediately preceded the dynasty of the Mauryas and as well as pre-Maurya dynasties. What is known about it is mixture of fact and legend. Indigenous traditions, both Brahminical and Jaina, suggest that the founder of the dynasty, Mahapadma, who was also known as Mahapadmapati or Ugrasena, evidently had a low social origin, a fact confirmed by classical scholarship of Mahapadma took over from the Shaishunagas not only the reigns of Magadhan power, but also their policy systematic expansions. His probable frontier origin, the earlier career as an adventurer, helped him to consolidate the empire with ruthless conquest. The authenticity of the Puranic statement that he was the destroyer of all Kshatriyas and that he overthrew such disparately located powers as the Iksukas, Pankalas, Kashis, Haishwas, Kalingas, Ashmaks, Kurus, Maithilas, Suresenas, and Vitotras is borne out by independent evidence which also associated the Nandas with conquest in the distinct Godavari river valley, Kalinga and part of the Mysore. The post-Mahabodhma general genealogy of the Nanda dynasty is perfectory in the Puranas, which mention only Sukalpa, that is Sahalva and Sumalya, while the Buddhist text Mahāvaṃsa enumerates 8 names. The brief spell of Nanda rule also, along with the lengthy tenure of the Mauryas, represents the political aspects of great transitional epoch in early Indian history, the changes in material culture in the Ganges River Valley beginning in the 6th and 5th centuries BC, chiefly characterized by settled agricultural technology and growing use of iron, resulting in agricultural production surpluses and a tendency towards the growth of commerce and urban centers. It's significant in this context that is many sources, indigenous and foreign, the Nandas are portrayed as extremely rich and as ruthless collections of various kinds of taxes. In Alexander's period, Nanda military strength is estimated at 20,000 cavalry, 200,000 infantry, 2,000 quadriga, that is chariots, and 3,000 elephants. In administration, the initiative of Nanda states are reflected in references to irrigation projects in Kalinga and organization of ministerial council. So far we discussed about the dynasties of Shishunaga and Nanda dynasties. We have done. Please subscribe our YouTube channel.